I got this shot down in New York City. I love New York. Love New York. You know, that's where I did my boot camp, my photography boot camp, attending Long Island University, learning everything at that time about photography that I needed to know. But the story for this picture took this right outside of Afropunk. I was leaving Afropunk. We all know what Afropunk is, you know what I'm saying? That's the concert, that's the platform for people that make alternative music, rock and roll music, people my color, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm actually working on a documentary interviewing Black rock and roll artists. So that's the reason why I was at the Afropunk Festival, because one of the artists that I'm interviewing in the festival was on stage performing at Afropunk. But anyway, this is how I actually got the shot with Trinidad James outside of Afropunk Festival. I already interviewed the artists. They performed on stage. They killed that shit. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Unity, who invited me to Afropunk that day 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm just waiting outside Afropunk, just chilling, minding my business. I still got my camera around my neck, you know what I mean? And I just happened to see walking down the street, like, yo, was that Trinidad James? I'm looking like, yo, that ain't Trinidad James, is it? So like, I'm thinking like, nah, that's him. You know what I mean? So I just snapped the picture real quick. I didn't even like, I can't even tell you where this picture is at. Luckily, you know, I was in the lift. I was in the back seat of the lift. And I pulled out my, like I said, I still had my camera around my neck. So I just like, you know, put my camera between my legs, pause. And yeah, just took the picture with my phone. I don't even know what happened to the real picture. That's why I took the picture of the picture inside of my camera. You know what I mean? But yeah, now that I think about it, what the fuck happened to that picture?